Deuteronomy 23. A man shall not take his father's wife, nor uncover his father's skirt. He that is wounded in the stones, or hath his privy member cut off, shall not enter into the congregation of God as a verb and noun. A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of God as a verb and noun. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of establishing. How in the world do we figure that one out nowadays, huh? An Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of God as a verb and noun. Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of established forever, because they meet you not with bread and with water in the way, when ye came forth out of Egypt, and because they hired against thee Balaam the son of Peor of Mesopotamia to curse thee. Nevertheless shall God as a verb and noun, thy God, would not hearken unto Balaam, but established, thy God turned the curse into a blessing unto thee, because increasing existence, thy God loved thee. So we see this mention of love by and for God more in the book of Deuteronomy than the rest of the Bible combined, which you wouldn't expect, right? I mean, there's several elsewhere, but only several, right? Thou shalt not seek their peace, nor their prosperity, all thy days forever. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou wast a stranger in his land. The children that are begotten of them shall enter into the congregation of God as a verb and noun in their 3rd generation. Well, it should be whoever converts, not even, when thou goest forth in camp against thine enemies, then keep thee from every wicked thing. If there be among you any man that is not clean by reason of uncleanness, that chanceth him by night, then shall he go abroad out of the camp. He shall not come within the camp. Okay. Rumbling the temple, I'm not sure if you can hear, but in recent videos. But it shall be, when evening cometh on, he shall wash himself with water, and when the sun is down, he shall come into the camp again. Thou shalt have a place also without the camp, whither thou shalt go forth abroad. And thou shalt have a paddle upon thy weapon, and it shall be, when thou wilt ease thyself abroad, thou shalt dig therewith, and shalt turn back, and cover that which cometh from thee. And to this day, there are people who have dirt in their bathrooms because you're supposed to cover it with dirt. Well, there, so no allowance for indoor plumbing rules, but for God as a verb and noun, thy God walketh in the midst of thy camp to deliver thee and to give thee up thine enemies before thee. Therefore shall thy camp be holy, that he see no unclean thing in thee, and turn away from thee. Thou shalt not deliver unto his master the servant which is escaped from his master unto thee. He shall dwell with thee even in thy midst, in that place which he shall choose in one of thy gates, where it liketh him best. Thou shalt not oppress him. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore, or the price of a dog, and the house of God as a verb and noun, thy God, for any vow. For even both these are an abomination unto increasing existence, thy God. Thou shalt not lend upon usury, and no interest whatsoever. like for like being returned, usury of money, usury of victuals, usury of anything that is lent upon usury. Unto a stranger thou mayest lend upon usury, but unto thy brother thou shalt not lend upon usury. That God is a verb and noun. Thy God may bless thee in all that thou settest thine hand to in the land whither thou goest to possess it. When thou shalt vow a vow unto God as a verb and noun, thy God, thou shalt not slack to pay it, for established. Thy God will surely require it of thee, and it would be sin in thee. But if thou shalt forbear to vow, it shall be no sin in thee. That which is gone out of thy lips, thou shalt keep and perform even a freewill offering, according as thou hast vowed unto God as a verb and noun, thy God, which thou hast promised with thy mouth. When thou comest into thy neighbor's vineyard, then thou mayest eat grapes, thy fill at thine own pleasure, but thou shalt not put any in thy vessel. When thou comest into the standing grain of thy neighbor, then thou mayest pluck the ears with thine hand, but thou shalt not move a sickle unto thy neighbor's standing corn. And chimishi, I'm not sure which words I'm going to pick when I end this. The chimishi's in the margin there. Because obviously one of the things about bringing tools to harvest means that it's premeditated and you've had time to think about it, that sort of thing. La qach ish at asht abu wala yakla kanf abu la yaba patswa deka wakrut shipka bakhul yahwa la yaba mamzer bakhul yahwa gam dur ashiri la yaba lu bakhul yahwa la yaba amuni wamu api bakhul yahwa gam dur ashiri la yaba laham bakhul yahwa ad aulam audibur asher la qatmu atkum boltum wabmim badruk bats atkum mamtsrim washer shakur alik at blam ben bower maptur arm naharyam blaqalak wala abba yahwa al-hik lashma al-blam wihbak yahwa al-hik lak at haqallah labaraka ki ahbak yahwa al-hik la tadrash shomam with batum kul yumyak laulam la tet ab admi ki achikwa la tet ab matsri ki gur hiyat bartsu benim asher yulidu laham dur shalishi yaba laham bakal yahwa ki tatza machna al abik when shimrat makal dabar ra ki yahya bak aish asher la yahya mahur makra lihla witza al machuts lam chana la yaba al tuk hem chana Wahya Lepnut Arb Yerchets Bamim Wukba Heshmash Yaba Al Tuk Hemchana Weed Tahya Luk Majuts Lemchana Wheatzat Shma Chutes Wheated Tahya Luk Al Aznuk Wahya Bushpatak Chutes Which Perta Bah Wishput Wuksit at Satak Ki Yahwa Al Hik Mathalak Bakrab Machna Lahtit Luk Waltat A Beak Arabnik Wahya Machnik Badush Wallah Yurah Bak Arut Debur Wishib Matrik La Taskir Abd Al Atnew Asher Insul Alik Mam Atnew Shm Amak Yeshib Bakrabak Bamkum Asher Yabchur Batchid Sharik Bathub Lu La Tunu La Tahya Qatcha Mabnut Yashral Wallah Yahya Qatash Mabni Yashral La Tapya Atnan Zunah Wamchir Kolb Beit Yahwa Al-Hik Lakal Nadur Ki Tu'abat Yahwa Al-Hik Qam Shaniham La Tashik Latchik Nashuk Kasath Nashuk Akal Nashuk Kul Dibur Asher Yishuk Linkri Tashik Wal Atchik La Tashik Laman Yibrakak Yahwa Al-Hik Bakal Mashlach Yitak Al-Hearts Asher Ata Ba Shmah Lurshta Ki Tadur Ndur Lehwa Al-Hikla Tatcher Lashmu Ki Dersh Yidrishnu Yahwa Al-Hik Mamak Wahya Bak Chitha Waki Techdul Lindur La Yahya Bak Chitha Mutza Shiptik Tashmer Washit Kasher Nadrit Lihwa Al-Hik Nadbah Asher Debrat Babik Ki Deba Bakram Rak Waklet Anbim Ben Pashik Shabak Wal Klik La Tatan Ki Tba Bakmat Rak Wak Tapat Malilet Bitak which Ramish La Tanif Al Qamt Rock. Ra is neighbor, fellow, friend, husband, lover, brother, companion, other, thought, naughtiness, sadness, sorrow, wickedness, badness. Of course, it's related to Ra, which is the way you pronounce, the name of that entity that is worshipped as a sun deity in Egypt. And Knp, or Knp, is a flap, a quarter, bird, a border, end, feather, overspreading, quarters, skirt, uttermost part, wing, withdraw, removed. So related to Nup, but just the K in the front because, originally that letter was like a flat hand or a fist or something, so something enclosed. So the basic garment, the belly button to the knees, that this was an area, to be careful of not uncovering of people.